Welcome back. Let's see if GP2 enthusiast man has gotten over what happened last time. I don't think he is back yet. Let's start playing the GP video. That always attracts him.
Sporting 2 vertical drops and 2 loops.
Okay, I'm back. Alright, yeah, no, Griffin does not even have 1 loop.
The Griffin at Busch Gardens, Virginia ups the ante even further by removing the floor from beneath its rider's feet.
That really does not add to the ride that much. Also, many coasters built before this also did not have a floor. It's not exactly unique.
Meaning as you ride, your feet are left to dangle.
It's a dangling coaster, which means that you're sitting in a chair with your legs dangling.
Dangle.
It's a dangling coaster.
Dangle.
It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster.
Dangle.
It's a dangling coaster with your legs dangling
in mid-air. With a top speed of 71 miles per hour, this horrifying freefall simulates the sensation of falling near weightlessly.
So does just about every coaster. Heck, the drop on Wild Eagle, which is nowhere near 90 degrees, makes you feel weightless.
It is the second fastest drop coaster in the world.
I think you mean dive coaster, not drop coaster.
And even features a 50-foot splashdown to soak its passengers before they stumble off.
No, the passengers barely get wet at all during the splashdown. Yes, finally, a ride that deserves to be on this list. Let's hope he does not mess this one up.
Looking at the height of this drop and its sheer verticality should easily explain why Fury 325
Okay, first off, the drop on Fury is not vertical. Second, this is a picture of Leviathan
has made the list, but it isn't simply the 325-foot drop that makes Fury one of the world's scariest roller coasters. It's also the speed it runs at.
No, the speed on Fury is not what makes it good. The best part of the ride is the drop and then the great ejector airtime it provides at the end of the ride.
A stomach-turning 95 miles per hour makes Fury one of the world's fastest roller coasters. After the initial drop, things don't let up as the track horseshoes bank sharply into barrel rolls.
Barrel rolls? Since when does Fury have a barrel roll?
And dips and dives at incredible speed before releasing its passengers back into the Carowinds amusement park.
Carowinds? Don't you mean Carowinds?
North Carolina, where it is located.
How is this in front of Fury?
Another roller coaster which prides itself both on speed and height, the Shambhala found within the grounds of Portaventura Park.
I have no clue where you got that image. But the image you are showing is of Universal Studios Islands of Adventure in Florida, not Portaventura in Spain.
In Salou, Spain, is the tallest and fastest roller coaster in all of Europe.
This video was uploaded this year, so you have no excuse. Red Force, which is practically at the same park, is both taller and faster. Heck, from the lift hill of Shambhala, you can see Red Force.
Standing 249 feet tall, it towers over the entire park, and its riders have only a belt and bar to hold them into their carriages.
Yeah, it has the same restraints as Fury, which you failed to mention. Also, this type of restraint is extremely secure and safe, more secure than many over-the-shoulder style restraints.
As they plummet downward at 83 miles per hour into a series of peaks and drops. The sheer height and speed of this ride is nearly unparalleled and has to be seen to be believed.
It's not even in the top 10 for height or speed in the world. There are many coasters both taller and faster. Somehow, he gets the majority of this one correct. How is this apparently better than Fury?
Upon its opening in 2005, New Jersey's King Dakar claimed twin titles of the world's tallest and fastest roller coaster.
It's not the fastest anymore.
During the course of its track, riders reach peak heights of 456 feet and maximum speeds of 128 miles per hour. Using a state-of-the-art launch system, the King Dakar propels its riders forward from 0 to 128 in just 3.5 seconds. It then hurtles around its towering top hat turn before dropping back down the other side, plummeting back towards the ground at insane speed. People say you fly over the highest point of the curve so fast and at such an angle that you actually come out of your seat.
You actually come out of your seat. You actually come out of your seat. You actually come out of your seat.
It's called airtime, and the majority of coasters you've featured on this list have it. Oh yeah, and it's completely safe.
Designed by Ferrari and found within Ferrari World in Dubai, this insane roller coaster is all about speed. It uses hydraulic systems to shoot its riders across the track, reaching a top speed of 149 miles per hour in less than 5 seconds. Riders experience up to 1.7 G-force during this acceleration, which means they must wear safety glasses in order to avoid collision with particles and insects at such high speed. These glasses resemble the same ones used while skydiving. This makes Formula Rossa the world's fastest roller coaster and the 6th longest.
No.
With a hair-raising track that runs for nearly 1.5 miles. The Top Thrill Dragster is modelled around a racetrack with a start and finish line.
Okay, this is a fun ride and all, but why is it in front of Fury?
Between these 2 points sits a 400 feet horseshoe that rockets riders into the skyline before twisting them on both bends in a mid-air corkscrew.
Mid-air corkscrew. Mid-air corkscrew. Mid-air corkscrew.
What the heck is a mid-air corkscrew?
So not only are you sky high, you are also upside down at this obscene height.
No, you are most certainly not upside down. There's literally the exact same element on King Dakar, which you failed to mention.
Before plummeting downward at 120 miles per hour. This is one ride that is sure to bring out feelings of both vertigo and nausea. If you are feeling adventurous enough, then you will find Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point in Ohio.
How is this in front of literally everything else on this list?
Take one look at this image and you can instantly see why the Gravity Max is top of the list.
Okay, that looks cool, but it's not that scary or fun looking.
Found within Lipoland Discovery World in Taiwan, this roller coaster takes its passengers up 414 feet.
414 feet. 414 feet. 414 feet.
What the heck? If it really was that tall, it would be worthy of a spot on this list.
Before flipping the track mid-air to join it onto the second half of the ride. Then blasts off at a blistering speed.
A blistering speed of 56 miles per hour.
At a 90-degree angle downward, the equivalent of 34 stories into the abyss below.
No, it's the equivalent of 11.4 stories. If it was 34 stories, it would be 340 feet tall. It's 114 feet tall.
This is perhaps most terrifying when you think of the logistics of such a ride. If anything were to go wrong, or the track didn't quite align just right, riders would be sent hurtling to their death.
No, not at all. If something went wrong, the brakes on the ride would simply not release.
This is the very definition of controlled terror. And that's it for today's video. Please remember to give it a like if you did enjoy watching, and maybe drop a comment too.
Wow, that was a mess. Thanks for watching this episode of Debunked. I hope you enjoyed the new format. As I said before, these videos may not be too frequent, but I will try my best to do at least a few a month. As always, join our Discord for updates and special deals on channel merch, as well as submit any GP videos you find to the link in the video description. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.